Oh, gotta scoot back. What's going on, everybody? It's Joe at Swing This. There's no question that I like to train with bands just as much as I like to train with kettlebells. And I like to train in different modifications to get the most amount of muscle strength, muscle size, if that's my goal, in the shortest period of time. So anyway, I enjoy training triceps, and today is gonna be a tricep day, along with shoulders, because I find that what I do with mountain biking and kettlebell sport is two of the areas that can really benefit from being stronger. So anyway, I like these Minibands. I grabbed these from Perform Better. Had these for a long time. They're just a couple bucks a piece, but this is a sand dune, and this allows me to get different reaction, different feeling, different positions. I can do varying grips. But anyway, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm just gonna do a balance with a lift. So I can focus on torso, I can focus on shoulders, focus on tricep. So I can also pull them straight up, I can pull them out wide, I can do a lot of stuff while I'm working on here. So another one I like to do on shoulders is, you'll see, I'll turn this over here. That's why I really like this tool, is because there's a lot of different positions that you can use. So I'm gonna go into a plank, see that down here, and I can do external rotations a little bit while I'm doing the plank. Can't stand planking, just unless I'm doing something else, just get bored. Anyway, so I'm gonna go back up. I can go from elbows to hands, different things like that, using the band. Like I said, here you can see is the march. The whole time, I'm getting a lot of external rotation going on in the shoulders and scapula stabilization. Okay, so great for your pressing motions, great for basically life. But anyway, so I don't want to have this rounded forward shoulders. I rarely do any bench press or anything anymore, here and there, but there's just so much involved in mountain biking that my hands are pronated and in front of me, absorbing force and doing all that stuff. I decided to train a lot on my back. But anyway, this is a great exercise. So as I'm pushing, I'm still working on stabilizing shoulders and stuff like that. So as I pull and lift, I'm also pulling externally, okay? So I'm giving that stabilization. I'm working a lot of muscles in the back for the muscles in the front. So I have a stable shoulder. Anyway, so that's a pretty good one. You can do the no money drill. A lot of people do that. And these bands are great. They don't have to be a lot of resistance. You can start in different ways. Some people or you can anchor one, do the other, and find which is working better. Different positions to do so, because we're not always just right here working on, we didn't have a, excuse me, an extended arm and a flexed arm, and working on those positions, working on internal and external rotation of the shoulder. I think clubs are really good for that. Kettlebells are wonderful for that. But anyway, I don't prescribe just to the thought of just one tool. I like to do as many things as possible, as long as I have a base of something that I can branch out on. But like I said, I like to have the tree, but at the same time, to work on the branches, a bunch of different things that can help the whole goal as a unit, as one unit. Anyway, here's an interesting one. Let me move these out of the way. Is just to use these sliders. You could use them with the band as well. Try that. So just depends on what your body likes. I can work on stuff like that. I can work on diagonals. Can work on both. Nah, I don't want to do. I don't really like doing that. It's just fun. But alternating, forward, backwards. That whole time, working on the torso and stabilization. So, a couple different new, I don't know, new ideas, but the things I like to use, sand dune if you have one. These things are super inexpensive. Get the ones at like Home Depot or Lowe's or a home store or something like that. They're just furniture movers. But like I said, there's a whole lot of other things I like to do. Even if you wanted to plank and work on extension, you can do these anywhere. Bands are absolutely fantastic when it comes to working on tissue, especially on isometric holds, things like that. Hold there. Obviously, the farther we go, you get to that end range of that tension on the bands. And these are small ones. You can get ones that you can barely even move. But just some small stuff for shoulder and tricep stabilization with these guys. You guys get to try some new stuff later.